Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the April 15th meeting of the Rotary Club of Lancaster. I trust that you all had a very happy Easter and hope that you were able to spend some time with your family, even if it was done virtually. So at this time, I'd like to turn our meeting over to Jennifer Goldbach, who will be offering our invocation for today.
Hello, President Jeremy, fellow Rotarians, and maybe a few guests. I'm Jennifer Goldbach, and when Jeremy emailed me today, which is Sunday, April 12th, to ask me to give the invocation, I was honored because not only is today Easter, but it's also my 34th wedding anniversary. And so I decided to choose something that focuses on love. So let us pray. Dear God, thank you that you are a loving, gracious God. Thank you that you've offered us forgiveness and the gift of new life in you. Thank you that your love is perfect, it never fails, and that nothing can separate us from your love. We pray that our lives would be filled and overflowing with the power of your love, so we can make a difference in this world and bring honor to you. We ask for your help in reminding us that the most important things are not what we do outwardly. It's not based on any special talent or gift, but the most significant thing we can do in this life is simply to love you and choose to love others. I choose to love others. I choose life. And I wish you all peace, happiness, safety, and health. Amen.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. Moving on to joys and concerns, we received a few joys and a few concerns for this week, and I'm going to read them directly as how they were emailed to me. So the first joy is from Steve Henning. My joy this week was giving 23 Rotary clubs in 7 countries the IFSR Youth Service Award for the first quarter of 2020. The IFSR stands for the International Fellowship of Scouting Rotarians. It's a Rotary interest group promoting the cooperation between Scouting and Rotary. The IFSR's Youth Service Award is awarded to Rotary clubs that are recognized for their work with Scout or Girl Guide groups. So that's terrific, Steve. I'm sure that was a very rewarding to distribute those awards. The next joy comes from Chet Byler. As Chet states, our daughter Brianna returned safely from South Korea 3 weeks ago, and after a 2-week quarantine is in good health. Although her Fulbright mission was cut short, she has secured a job with the U.S. State Department and is working remotely for now. Brianna is grateful for her Rotary Scholarship to grow through the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards. Thank you, Chet. We are thrilled that Brianna is home safely and on her way to a very successful career. We received a concern from board member Russ Harlan. Russ states that he's very concerned that his wife Sherry had to have surgery to remove a stage 3 melanoma spot this past Thursday. Russ's joy is that surgery went well and she is in recovery. His other concern is that she had to have a lymph node biopsy as a precautionary measure, and they are currently awaiting those results. So please keep Sherry in your thoughts and prayers. And Russ, I'm sorry to hear that. We absolutely will, and we'll keep your whole family, Sherry of course included, in our thoughts and prayers during this difficult time. Lastly, we received a concern from Jen Goldbach. Jennifer states that she found out yesterday that her blood pressure medication is on back order until the end of the month. So Jennifer reported this concern sort of tongue-in-cheek, but it's certainly a concern, and you're not alone, Jennifer. I've heard from many other individuals that there are medications on back order. So we'll certainly keep you in our thoughts and prayers to make sure you get the medication that you need. Okay, so the following members have birthdays the month of April, and I'd like to wish them a very happy birthday. Chuck Blumenstock, Peter Barber, David Dupay, Alicia Morans, Russ Wirt, Stephen Gunzenhauser, Jody Kreider, Bruce Alton, Sally Burris, Glenn Frill, Dick Stauffer, Wes Carr, Gary Lawasso, past President Tom Baum, Bill Jefferson, past President Althea Ramsey Kerrigan, and Dave Falk. So very happy birthday to all of our members with April birthdays. No, I will not be singing to you, but I do wish you a very happy month, a happy birthday month, and certainly wish you the best. Moving on to announcements. As many of you are aware, each year the current president of our club has the privilege of donating a total of $10,000 to the charity of their choosing. As this year's president, I have been spending quite a bit of time deciding which organizations I plan to donate these funds to, and have arrived at my first organization. Simply put, this particular nonprofit helps people with disabilities live safely and more independently in their own homes. They provide an array of wonderful services, and after touring the facilities, I quickly realized how beneficial this organization was not only to the people they serve, but to our entire community, which is why I have decided to donate $5,000 from this year's Presidential Grant Fund to the United Disability Services. Here to accept the grant is UDS Director of Development, Larry Aubrey.
My fellow Rotarians, President Jeremy, and all the friends at Lancaster Rotary Club, this is Larry Aubrey from UDS Foundation. I know we're all staying at home right now, but I couldn't wait to tell you how grateful we all are here at UDS. President Jeremy let me know last week that the president's grant, one of them has been awarded to UDS Foundation in the amount of $5,000. We're so grateful for this generous offer. It means so much to us, especially at this time. This money will go directly to help our in-home care workers who are valiantly fighting out there on the front lines of the COVID-19 epidemic, taking care of people with disabilities in their homes who are not able to take care of themselves. Again, miss you. Can't wait to see you all again. And just wanted to let you know how grateful we are. You are our heroes. Thank you for making such a great difference at this very, very critical time. God bless.
Well, thank you for sharing, Larry. Wonderfully put and certainly well-deserved. At this point, I'd like to turn the program over to Tom Gemmel, who will announce today's program.
Well, here's a new idea on how to present programs. I've curated some videos from YouTube on a topic I thought might be of interest. That's how do warehouses work? We start with Amazon and how they organize their goods on the shelves, which is disorganization to make things randomly available. And then the next video shows Amazon having shelves moving around by robots and they go to people to pick the goods off the shelves. The first video showed people walking through the aisles to get stuff. The second one's a different place, and the robots move the materials around for people to get them. We'll start now and see how you enjoy this. So start the video.
facilities, which it calls fulfillment centres. Where traditional warehouses have static rows of shelving with staff walking back and forth, here it's the shelves which do the walking. Or more precisely, the yellow shelf units hitch a ride on the orange robot wheeled units, operating under remote control.
At the front here we've got cameras and sensors. They're looking for any obstructions that might be on the floor. That'll send information back to the heart of it, and it'll tell the robot to slow down and come to a standstill safely. We also have scanners underneath, which is recognising where it is on the SC floor and move it from one location to another location.
Every item is placed by a picker on the shelves. It's been given a barcode, so a robot can find it later. But crucially, the shelves are stacked in a completely random way. This is deliberate. The same items are placed all around the factory, so robots or pickers are never far away from an item, making picking it quicker.
These robots do a neat little bit of machine learning, which is to realise if they happen to have on board an item which is currently trending and is somehow proving popular, instead of returning back to the middle, they actually hang around outside expecting to be called upon again.
There's a direct link from what's happening here to a customer sitting at home in front of their computer. It looks super efficient, but with hundreds of thousands of items passing back and forth, what happens if one goes missing? An alert's gone out, saying there's something on the floor which shouldn't be there. Adam Cunliffe is a specially trained troubleshooter, one of very few people authorised to enter the cage where the robots roam.
The system's showing me that I have an item that's fallen out of the pod on the floor. What I'm going to do is draw a path from the gate to the item, and I'm going to turn on my safety vest, which will let out a radio frequency.
As the robots circle around him, Adam's jacket emits a radio pulse, which tells the robots to avoid him, protecting both them and him. Even so, he's keen to find the lost item as soon as possible. And there it is. Now he just needs to retrace his steps and exit the cage.
So this is the item that has fallen on the floor. What I'm going to do now is I'll pop that into a box and then it'll go back into circulation.
It was interesting to see two different warehouses where one, the shelves were stationary, the other where the shelves were moved around on robots, but both were packed randomly. This next video is something entirely different as far as robots moving around in a warehouse. This is also from England, but this is in a warehouse where thousands of robots pack groceries. So it's interesting to watch them run around and see what they're doing. This looks like the UK version of Instacart. It also looks like the bins that the things were stored in were also stored in randomly the way that Amazon stores theirs to make them readily available and not things stuck in one location. It's a whole different setup than what Amazon is doing, and next we'll go to another one. As I was curating these videos, I came upon a company from Europe, Witron, and they've been designing warehouses for more than 40 years and have a fascinating design that we look at here from a food company in Wisconsin. So this is a whole different line of things and a different way to look at it, and I hope you enjoy it.
The warehouse of the future. All movements are steered by machines and computers, with employees managing the automation instead of lifting boxes. Does a warehouse that optimizes the entire supply chain, from vendors to end consumers, sound like a distant vision? Not at all. Meijer, one of the leading retailers in the American Midwest, already operates such a warehouse, which can easily be seen as the most technologically advanced distribution center in this region. The automation technology we can see here is called OPM, Order Picking Machinery. It was designed and installed by Witron Integrated Logistics, a leading provider and innovator in warehouse automation for over 40 years.
We've partnered with Witron to deploy a technology which safely, efficiently, reliably, and accurately fulfills products and distributes them to our stores.
I started my journey working with automation a number of years ago, working on a project to add a distribution center to support the growth of our company. After looking at a dozen vendors, we arrived at fully automated was the best value for us as a company.
Let's find out how we get from this, a one-item pallet coming from a vendor, to this, a mixed pallet, leaving the distribution center to a Meijer store. It all starts at the receiving door. Witron's warehouse management system recognizes the pallets that are then put onto the in-feed station. From that point on, all processes are automated and are directed by Witron software. At each process point in this system, the handled cases and the machines are communicating with one another. Without pick slots, the automated warehouse is extremely flexible in a time where the variety of items at grocery stores is changing constantly. After the receiving process is completed, the pallets are conveyed to the high bay warehouse with over 9,000 storage locations. These cranes work 24/7 and constantly optimize the storage area. When a product is needed, the pallet is conveyed to the automatic depalletizer. Layer by layer, this machine separates the cases from the pallet. The system has the ability to turn or tilt cases to get them just in the right position. After cases are placed on trays, they are transported to the tray warehouse with a capacity of over 250,000 cases. Just like the larger pallet cranes, these mini load cranes never sleep and optimize the storage pattern 24/7. Before a pallet is built, all cases are positioned and aligned. Here comes the centerpiece of the entire warehouse, the COM, or case order machine. This automated case palletizer pushes and slides cases precisely into the pre-calculated position on the pallet. A great benefit of this is that pallets are built with far more density and stability. Heavy cases go on the bottom, lighter or more crushable cases on top. Before the completed pallet is ready to be shipped, it needs to be wrapped. This automatic stretch wrapper does the job in a few seconds. 94,000 automatically picked cases leave the Pleasant Prairie facility each and every day, ensuring that Meijer stores have the right product in the right quantity. Of course, it is never just about the machines. This impressive automation technology has a great team working in the background. In order to ensure this automated warehouse is running as smooth as possible, Witron's permanent on-site team works hand in hand with the Meijer team. to make sure shoppers receive their goods in the most efficient and fastest possible manner.
Meijer has a long history of innovation. It's part of our culture. This new option of fully automated distribution will help us move into the future, continue to meet our margins, and also service our customers.
To learn more about Witron's automation solutions for full case and small parts picking, as well as store, e-commerce, or omni-channel fulfillment, contact us directly or visit Witron.com.
Well, that concludes the videos that I wanted to show you, looking at different warehouses, how Amazon does its things, the different ways they do it, where in one warehouse they're walking around through the shelves and people are picking things off the shelves. That warehouse in the United Kingdom where the robots carried the shelves to the people pulling them out of the packaging, to the food warehouse where Instacart is now replaced by robots in this warehouse in England that was delivering 65,000 different orders to people every week. And finally to the Witron one, which showed a major big warehouse for one company and how they were doing things. If you want to see something else that I found interesting, this is a much longer video. I'll just show the beginning of it and then turn things off. And this was a warehouse from a trucking company, McLean in Ozarks. And I'll just start this. It's a different warehouse. You can go to YouTube, and if you go to McLean Ozark Distribution Center, you'll be able to find it. So I'll just start this video and then turn things off.
The new McLean Ozark Distribution Center is located 7 miles southwest of Springfield in Republic, Missouri. Its central U.S. location and close proximity to several major highways, combined with the capacity and capabilities of the new D.C., allows McLean to efficiently deliver to all of Missouri, Kansas, half of Arkansas, half of Nebraska, and most of Oklahoma, and our reach continues to grow. The new 370,000 square foot distribution center sits on 132 acres of lush farmland. The facility is equipped with the most sophisticated state-of-the-art conveyor and robotic systems.
Well, thank you very much, Tom. What a wonderful presentation, very interesting, and I certainly appreciate you taking the time to locate the video and share it with our club, so thank you for that. So I've continued to ask Rotarians to video record themselves stating what they were grateful for during these difficult times and to email me those videos. I'm still accepting videos, and I received a few more this week, which I would like to share with you at this time. So in closing, stay safe, continue to no longer go out and live as Rotarians, but instead stay in and do so. Folks, until we meet again, take care.
Hi, fellow Rotarians. It's good to see you. Susan Eberly here. I'm very thankful I got up and was able to take a shower this morning. So Dave and I are very happy and healthy in this trying time. In fact, he has now taken on making face masks, which is a riot. By the time this is all over, he will probably have perfected the perfect face mask. As far as what's happening here, we're practicing retirement, I would say, and so far so good. I haven't killed him, and when times get tough, I kick him out to the barn. So we are good and thankful for our family as well. I pray that all you are safe and healthy, and looking forward to getting back together soon. Take care.
Logie, what you doing? What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? Are you going to take care of my lawn?
You doing yard work?
Hey, you're going to go get a shovel?
Fellow Rotarians, Amy Lewis here. I'm grateful for my brave and committed colleagues at Hospice and Community Care who, despite the risk to themselves, are all over the community today, caring for 560 patients and their families, ensuring that everyone who needs the help of hospice may receive it, pandemic or not. Today, I'm just very grateful for the few hundred healthcare heroes that I have the privilege to work alongside.